period between 1989 and 2002, this company remained an ERP software company, which also diversified into customized software development activities for some clients in the country and overseas. In a similar and an overlapping period, Vishesh Infotechnics India Limited was started by me in 1990 or 91, and that, though it started as a software company, it moved into turnkey projects and then became a specialist system integration company. The merger of the two companies happened through the acquisition of business of Infotechnics by Vishesh in the year 2002. So Vishesh Infotechnics as a company is actually the story of two companies. Vishesh Infosystems Limited, which is a Bangalore-based ERP software company, and Infotechnics India Limited, which was a Delhi-based system integration company. Vishesh Infosystems was founded in 1989.
The other one?
The other one was Vishesh Infosystems.
Okay.
Vishesh Infosystems was promoted by a gentleman by the name of Mr. Shishad. He moved out of the company sometime in 1995. The SAPs and the others started competing with us around 2000.
Okay.
You know, the late 90s, the early 90s and the late 80s was a stage when there were no other players in the market.
Okay.
So that was also a period when Vishesh became India's first ERP product company. And practically anybody in the business, whether manufacturing or sales and distribution, majority of the companies and large companies were using our ERP products. So we have a flagship ERP product called BusinessSoft, which has been used by companies as diverse as Hindustan Lever, Procter & Gamble, AFL, the air freight company, Pepsi Foods, Enron, the whole power project, British Telecom, which are still users of the company. Some of these companies in the late 90s changed over because of their multinational plans, where let's say Unilever decided to adopt a particular ERP product globally. So Hindustan Lever had to shift away from our product and moved on to the common platform.
Okay, yeah.
Companies such as SAP, BAN, Oracle were all competitors to us at some stage or the other, but much after we had started.
Okay.
I don't think Ramco, Marshall or Eastern Software and others were really competing with us because I think our products are a league apart. I think you would be wrong on that.
Okay.
I think you need to meet some of our users and they'll probably be happier to tell you which is a better brand name and a better product.
Okay.
I would not like to comment on my
I want to
competitors.
hear from you.
See, the change that you're mentioning, what went wrong? Nothing went wrong.
Okay.
What happened was globalization. What happened was India as a market was born and suddenly started drawing the attention of global players
Oracle.
with very deep pockets.
Okay.
If your entire revenue stream is less than their marketing budget, right? We are not talking about very equal forces in the market. And let's face it, I mean, advertising, media support does definitely help you in addressing new markets and more people getting to know of a brand. So it has a lot to do with that rather than whether the product was losing out to another product. It's just that there was a major pull being created by a lot of global players. And this was also a phase of mergers and acquisitions in the global market.
Okay.
So you would have seen things like PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, who got acquired in the similar period. They've all been competitors to us somewhere or the other. So I would not say that PeopleSoft was a bad product.
Absolutely.
Okay. Only thing is they got acquired by a company which had deeper pockets.
Right.
We continue with our ERP products. In fact, currently we have two ERP products in the marketplace. One is for the typical service industry, sales and distribution kind of companies, and the second is specifically focused at manufacturing companies.
Okay.
So we were doing system integration activities not just in India, but also in Asia Pacific markets. So we have done huge SI projects for companies like Ford Motors in Thailand at Rayong. We've done help desk and things for Citibank, HSBC, Nike shoes manufacturing. So laid fiber is as much as about 10-12 kilometers of fiber in a campus. So those kind of opportunities were still to start coming up in India. And today I believe that because of the fact that we've done all this, we are much better positioned to take on the larger infrastructure projects which are now beginning to take shape in India. Because the next 5 to 10 years, we are going to see a lot of changes as far as infrastructure development in India is concerned. And no infrastructure today anywhere in the world exists without IT infrastructure. So infrastructure does remain a focus area for the company, and this comes from our historic origins of being an SI company, added on over a period of time. Because we, somewhere along the way, I think between 2002 and 2004, we probably started getting very innovative. We were looking at emerging technologies. We were looking at what we could deploy those technologies for. When RFID was just beginning to get talked about, we were already integrating that in our ERP products, in our point of sale products. When GPS had, opened up to the world, we were developing applications on GPS and extending them through our knowledge of specific application areas to come up with our mobile telematics division. So we have very focused applications which are running, but for fleets, for fleet management. Now all these are areas which have not really been worked on tremendously in most parts of the world. So we see a lot of interest which has come to us from countries, even countries including the United States and Canada, which find that the kind of applications we have developed, there is definitely a niche in their own markets for such products and nobody has them. Typically basic road maps and a GPS device in a car is what most people are using in the developed world.
Right, absolutely.
Our own inherent problems of infrastructure in the country has made us go way beyond that, because you need to actually know whether an employee has reported for work, for being picked up in a BPO environment, in a software company environment. You have a seat which is available in the center, but you don't really know whether that person is going to show up today for work. Right? Now when you have a revenue stream of $20, $25, $30, $35 per hour per seat, right, and you have service level to be, notice these kind of applications because nobody has bothered to do something like this. Right? That's the innovation I talk about. Here is the problem.
Right, absolutely.
Okay, can you use technology to solve it? That is what I'm paying for. Can you help me improve my efficiency? If you cannot, I'm not interested in talking to 10 vendors. I want somebody to come with a specific solution to my problem that works, that optimizes my resources, that give me higher profits end of the day, because that is what business is all about and that is what solutions are all about. So I won't say that we put this together with that and this and that. It's that these are the various components of a solution. We are an IT solution provider. Now whatever it takes, whether it takes application development, whether it takes firmware writing development, whether it takes hardware design, or it takes putting various components of standard networking equipment over a telecom network, and it could be anything. It could be GSM, it could be GPRS, it could be CDMA. Why should that bother us? As a solution provider, I need to understand those technologies. I need to understand my client's problems. Unless I can understand that, I cannot develop a solution.
Absolutely.
Now that is the innovation that I talk about. Why it is innovative is because we are applying ourselves in areas where people are not applying themselves. I won't call us to be a research and development laboratory, because we are innovating around technologies which have already been developed. We are able to use our vision where there is a requirement. Where can we make productive use of this technology?
Absolutely.
And then we work on that technology to come out with an innovative application, which is a solution for the customer. So that is our niche.
That's